Baby, I don't need it over. Baby, you and me forever. I promise you I'll never let you go. You are my soul, you are my king, you are my all. You are my all in all. Baby, I can't live without you. Baby, I can't live without you because you're my sugar pie, you're my all in all. Baby, without you, you know I cannot stay. I cannot stay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't leave. If living is without you, I can't leave. I can't live anymore. I can't live if living is without you. I can't live. I can't live anymore. Baby, I am calling on you. Baby, I am calling on you. All the time, you and I are always together. You are my love, you are my king, you are my all, you are my all, you are my all. Hello, Lovette Star, good evening, happy new year to you, thanks for coming. I can't live if living is without you. I can't live. I can't live anymore. I can't live if living is without you. I can't live. I can't live anymore. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year. Oh. Happy New Year to all of us. So we thank God for another brand new year that God has made us to see. Una welcome. Thanks for coming. Discussion. Things they happen for this planet Earth that we are. Things is really happening. You know, in life, if something has not happened to you or you have not seen, you might not think it exists, but it does exist. All right. So this story I want us to deliberate about today. Let us ask ourselves, who is to blame? Who is to blame? A particular guy that is of age to get married to this particular lady. Okay, they are not married yet, but they are cohabitating. What do I mean by cohabitating? Cohabitating, man and a woman live under the same roof, but they are not married. They are living like husband and wife, but they are not married. Okay, so these two people, the man and the lady, they are living under the same roof, but they are not husband and wife. They are not married. They are just cohabitating. Because the man's intention is that one day he will marry the lady, all right, to be his lawful wedded wife and his wife traditionally as well. but that did not happen at the long run. What exactly happened in this story? Could you believe that this said lady that had been living with this man for a long time have introduced a young man as well to this man, telling the man that this man is her brother. All right. And all this why the man concluded that yes, it's my in-law to be, my in-law to be. That is even what he calls the guy anytime the guy comes visiting. My in-law to be. Not knowing that they are having an affair. They have nothing related, nothing like bloodline, nothing related to the lady and the guy who she claimed to be her brother, always saying that is her elder brother, whereas nothing of such is happening until she now told the guy she is living with that they want to travel to the village. That is, she and this said elder brother that she claimed in quotes that they want to travel to the village to help out their mother in farm work and all that. All right, during this lockdown, unknowing to this guy that it was a lie. According to this guy, he said after some time, he saw pictures on the internet. This internet, I used to tell people that we learn good from the internet, we also learn bad. We have the good, we have the bad, we have the ugly. All are in this our internet of today. All right. So unknowing to this guy, he said, okay, he bidded them farewell and all that, assisted them in the way he could financially, not knowing that they are going to marry this lady traditionally in the village. Just said man that has always been coming, visiting them in the house, that the woman has introduced for a long time, that is her elder brother. It's not her elder brother. So according to this guy, he said the pictures, the traditional pictures surfaced on the internet. He could not believe his eyes. Hey, welcome, Mama. Good evening. Welcome. Thanks for coming, man. He could not believe his eyes. So he was like, so this man you have always been gallivanting with, telling me that he's your elder brother. Thank you, man, for the thumbs up. He's your elder brother. He's not even your brother. And this said man used to come to his house. The girlfriend will cook for them. All of them will eat. 3 of them will eat because he's seeing that guy as an in-law to be. Because that was what the girl told him, that this is my elder brother. So anytime he comes to the house, since 2 of them are cohabitating, they are not married yet. Anytime he comes to the house to visit, he is always welcome, not knowing that that guy is having an affair with the said girlfriend. So my question now here now is, who is to blame? You know, I used to tell people that in a pidgin way, that woman time dey pass. We women, we are like flowers. Sorry. We are like flowers. You see beautiful flowers like hibiscus, though I don't know names of flowers that much. Queen of the night and all that. Beautiful, all these soft, attractive flowers that have fine fragrance. That is how women are. All right. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. That is how women are. So after some time, they will start fading away. So since this man now have been cohabitating with this young lady, relationship is not going forward. Relationship is not going backward. They just stand stagnant like that. Did she decide to take the rightful decision by going to marry in the village so that she can start having her babies? Or the man now that is saying that one day I will marry, just exercise patience. Hello, Jenny, you are welcome. Good evening. The man that is saying I will marry you one day, I will marry you, just exercise patience because I want our marriage to be so glamorous. I want it to be big. AIT television, NTA, we carry it, blah, blah, blah. You know, men have sugar-coated mouth. He has been telling this lady for donkey years that she should exercise patience and say, don't worry, I will marry you. After all, two of us are staying in the same house, under the same roof, like man and wife, even though we are not legally or traditionally married. But people are seeing us as man and wife. So I believe that this particular lady must have beard and maybe age as well. At least for ladies, they say if you have clocked like 35 and wedding bells have not started knocking on your door, that means there's something wrong with you. Once you don't reach 35 years, no man don't dey serious with you in all the relationship you have been involved in. That means you need special prayers and deliverance, because you don't dey due for marriage. It's not like men. All right. So do you think now, this is a question I want to throw now to everybody now. When this lady now introduce the boyfriend now that always come visiting them, and they will cook for him, he will eat and all that, he will laugh and chat with the man that is dating this lady. You know, I said earlier on that the lady introduced this her boyfriend to the man she is living with as her elder brother. So the man, all this while, have been seeing the guy as an elder brother to the wife to be. That is an in-law to be. So if not because people posted the picture on the internet, all right, on social media, after they have done their traditional marriage in the village, because the lady lied to this her man that she is living with, that she and the elder brother are going to the village to assist their mother in farm work, whereas it's not true. They were going to do traditional marriage. So the question I'm asking right now is that, is it right? Is it right about what the lady did about not telling the husband to be, or let me not say husband to be, the lover, the person she's dating, outright, that see, oh, I don't think this relationship is leading us to anywhere. I'm not seeing any future in this relationship. I want to move on with my life. All right. And do you think that she too introducing her boyfriend, somebody she's sleeping with, her lover, to her man that she's living under the same roof with, that she's cohabitating with, do you think what she did was right? Introducing her lover to a man. The lover knows very well that this lady is dating this particular man, but two of them had already planned that they have future too. I don't understand the way some people do. Some people in this life we are, because I have seen a lot of things. Some people in this life we are, even those people that are even using their body to look for money, their boyfriend that they are dating, some of them, they will know that is what the girl is doing, prostitution, or that is what the man is doing, prostitution, because men too, they prostitute as well. Men use their body for money, only women. But now women own bad past, now women own loud. All right. But men also are into the business. What I'm trying to say is that the two of them will know that this other party is using his or her body for money. They will just keep quiet, because they will say, one day I will marry you, just continue until we achieve, or until we arrive. But definitely I will marry you. Some of them will even take oaths that we need to take blood oath to, not tomorrow now you will not abandon me, now that I'm an old cargo, I'm an old container, because I've been using my body for money, blah blah blah. Some of these people, they know that this is what they are into, but they will have an agreement. So for this, my story now that I am talking about, this guy is visiting the lover that is cohabitating with this young man. Anytime he comes, he's always welcome to that house, whereas two of them are jogodoing outside. Yes, so there is God. There is God, though, and he still exists. So two of them now are jogodoing outside, unknown to this man. If not that the wedding pictures, the traditional marriage pictures surface on the internet, this man won't have even known. So now this man really angry. He said that he's waiting for them, that he must trace that lady, that all the monies he have spent on that lady. You know, I said two of them are cohabitating for years. He's the one paying house rent. In short, you know, now the head of the family, because automatically, when you are cohabitating in Africa way, in Nigeria, where we come from, people don't conclude that they see your man as husband. That even if they want to ask after the man, they will say, how your husband, how your wife, when they know very well that they are not married. They know very well that they are just living together as lovers. All right. So that is how it is. The man now is saying that he's waiting for them. Anytime the lady comes back, he must trace where they live. And it's going to descend on the lady, that the lady must return, if not 80% of what he had spent on the lady. So my question again now, another question is that man now taking that decision now that he will go and trace them. All right. Will you tell me that he did not, is it not relationship? Is it not fun they had? It's relationship. It's fun they had. So there was no agreement that we have, that they have taken, they have signed that yes, if you don't marry me, you will give me back what I have spent on you. Definitely the lady too must have still spent 1 or 2 naira on him, maybe birthday present and all that. So my lovely people, now what do you think? Because this man is really, really angry that a lady that have been living with him under the same roof, that he intend to marry, and have introduced a guy as an elder brother to him, and he foolishly believed all this while, all these years, he foolishly believed that they are bloodline, not knowing that they had nothing in common, no relationship. All right. So how will one really take this kind of story? If that person is your brother, will you tell your brother that yes, will you support your brother that yes, let's go and give them a fight? Or you will advise your brother to just forget and move on with his life, since she is now happily married with her so-called acclaimed elder brother? That is, so that is how it is for that. Okay. So things are really happening in this world we are. Things are happening. Things are happening. But I always say that if it has not come close to you, or if you have not seen, you might think that it is not true. You might think it's not true. So why will a woman, you know very well that you are dating somebody, you have been claiming that the person is your brother, whereas that person is not your brother. Why will you not summon the courage to tell the man? You have had to have discussion with him and say, I don't dey due for marriage. Oh. I don't think I'm seeing future with you. I want to move on with my life. I have somebody that is in love with me. I have a confession to make. You understand? Make the confession. That guy I introduced to you some time ago, that is my elder brother. I'm sorry, he's not my elder brother. We are lovers, and then we intend to get married and move on. Even though she wants to do that through confession, and she is scared, though I don't know how temperamental the man is. If he's somebody that is temperamental, at least she have family members. Let's not even talk about best friends, because to me, friendship doesn't exist. We don't have friends these days. So she have a family member. She would have taken 1, 2, 3 family members that knows about it, or even though they are not aware, let her tell the family members before now. Then invite the family members to go with her to do this true confession. You understand? So that the man will not massacre her or out of anger, because things they happen. Oh, most of all these killings today in the society, if you trace to the bottom line, all right, now cheating they cause am. Now cheating. So most of, whether na man kill woman or abi na woman kill man, or na cheating. The one that is jealous, that cannot take it anymore, will now end up taking the life of the other. So what she would have done, to me, is that she would have summoned courage, tell 1, 2, 3, 4 persons in our family that please follow me to my man that I am living with. I want to end the relationship because I'm in love with another person and I want to settle down. That's what she would have done. Instead of the man to see those marriage pictures on the internet like that. So let me take some comment. The society is biggest problem of this generation. People listen too much of what other people will say. That is the thing. So many people are shameless. So for me, if my own opinion will come into this topic, that is what she would have done. Even though that guy is highly temperamental, he will beat her up and all that. Go with people. How many of them can he beat at the same time? Go with people. It will be better you tell him by your mouth, by yourself, sorry, with your mouth, than this man seeing your wedding pictures gallivanting all over social media. No, now, madam, you not try well at all for that one at all. Even though you have been telling the man that you don't want the relationship anymore, you want to end the relationship and you refuse. Let's assume it's the man that is deeply in love with you. My question here, my bone of contention here is that why will you tell your man that a lover you are having an affair with is your elder brother? This man have been seeing this man as an in-law to be, and whenever he comes visiting, he used to give him money for transportation. Hey, he gives him money for transport, to transport himself back. He will tell the wife to cook good delicacy, not knowing that two of them are rivals. Ah, my good God, Nigerians. Eh? I don't just understand the way the society is turning into these days. People don't have self-esteem anymore. People don't have pride of womanhood. They do the way they like. You know you want to marry somebody that you introduce to your man as your brother, your elder brother, yet you are still living with the same man. So you will not tell me that once in a while they don't jogodo together. I will refuse to believe that. Somebody you've been living with for almost how many years, that you under the same roof, which story will you be telling him? No matter how difficult your job is, you have been living under the same roof for years, so you must always find out time for each other. So people should be very, very careful when it comes to relationship matters. All right. So it's not like just an ordinary, maybe agape kind of love, as the Bible says, or platonic kind of relationship that if you have a friend and it's not working out, you can just walk out and look for another friend. This one is lovers. They said that if as far you have slept with a man, that man's DNA is in you. That man DNA is in you. So even though you have slept with like 10 of them, it's in you. And spiritually too, you have connected yourself with that person. That is why you see some people these days. You just see a young beautiful girl or a young handsome guy running the streets with madness because of what they have put themselves into. Some people don't have the mind of forgiveness. Some people don't have this spirit of forgiveness. They are ready to go to any length to bring down somebody that have broken their heart or somebody that have offended them. All right. So when it comes to relationship matters like this, women or ladies should be very careful. I don't even know what people gain in telling lies. What people gain in lie telling, I don't know. Relationship, a man will ask you out. It's either okay, I will think about it. When you think about it, the man will still keep disturbing you. If the next answer is either yes or no. If it is yes, you people will start dating. If it is no, you find your level because you are not interested. All right. So why will you tell a man you are interested in him and at the same time you are still to timing with somebody you said is your brother? That one not good at all at all. Even ordinary to timing, I am not in support of ordinary to timing. Let alone you telling a lie that that person is your bloodline, whereas you have something in common. But good they think the guy eventually married you, because it would have really been untoin, according to we Nigerians, untoin, if this your so-called acclaimed brother left you for another woman. All right. I have seen someone bringing her lover to her home, telling her husband the guy is her brother from Africa. Exactly what I am talking about. But this one is not from Africa anyway. This one is based in Africa. All right. So that is how it is. Then my other topic is that as a single woman, you are once married with kids and your former marriage, all right, or should I say your ex-husband produced children. You produce children from that your former marriage. Then as a young lady, you now decide to go into another relationship because you have find love. You decide to move on with your life. Your ex-husband too have also moved on with his life. But when two of you were married, you people should listen, oh please. When two of you were married, the man built a house. All right. So the man built a house and he married you well as a wife then, before the kasala burst. So after two of you have gone your separate ways, because you've already had children for this man, family members and others said that the property should be for the woman because the woman have already born children for you. You decide to let go the property to start your own life. You even went as far as even relocating from that state to another state. My question now is that as a single mother now with children, you said you have find a brand new love, fine and good, because it's even in the Bible. Bible said that we can remarry if our spouse die, if you cannot hold body. But this one, the spouse not die, you. So my question is that this particular lady now found another man and he brings that man to the house that the ex have built and that have left for she and his children. Is it right? Is it right? That I think, Jenny, I think there is a problem yesterday. That is even what affected what happened to me yesterday with Mama the Super. Mama the Super's topic yesterday was I really enjoyed it, even though I was busy at the background. I tried to give her something. It went to, but I don't know. It did not show on the screen. They had issue, though I have so that is how it is. I don't understand what is happening now with this thing, but though I have seen the revert anyway. I have seen the reverts. I don't understand what is happening with YT and whatever these days. So is it right now? Because this woman is free from the man. The man have carried on with his life. She too have carried on with her life. She is dating somebody that truly loves her, but brings this lover, because they are not married, brings this lover to her house where her grown-up children, their teenage grown-up children, her children are teenagers. Definitely, they know their father and they know their mother's lover. So my question here now in this my second topic is that is it a good thing? Is it a good thing that their mother is bringing in her lover to the house? The man will pass the night in the house. You understand? Because he's truly in love with this woman. Pass the night. They are like couple. Let me put it that way. The children have known their mother's boyfriend as somebody that makes their mother happy. So definitely they will support the relationship, even though they don't like the man. They will support the relationship. So is it advisable for the single woman now to be allowing her man, it's just one man who, to be coming to the house? Apart from him coming to the house, he's always passing night. Anytime he comes around, he's passing night in the house, because him himself is married. Him himself is married. This man is a married man. But he want to marry this lady. But the lady refused, that she doesn't want to be a second wife. All right. But they are still together. He's taking good care of the lady. He's trying, you understand? He's trying for the lady, even taking care of the children, even though the children are not his own. And the father of the children also takes good care of his children as well, school fees and otherwise. And even the accommodation they are living is their own personal house. So, my lovely people, is it good? Please, I need to know. I need to know whether it is good, as the woman is bringing in her boyfriend to the house the ex-husband built, whether it's good. But she refused to settle down with this man. This man has been begging her, let them marry, let them marry. But she have children from her previous marriage. She refused. She said she doesn't want to marry a second wife. That's what she told me. She doesn't want to marry a second wife. So my question now is that, is it good for her to be bringing in this her new man to the house? What is wrong with the man's house? Nothing. Okay, the man is married. The man is married, Jenny. The man is married, okay? But she is saying that she doesn't want to marry the man. That if she sees a single person, even a widower, you understand, or somebody that is not married again, and she loves that person, she will marry. Definitely, she want to settle down now. She want to settle down. She doesn't want to be a single woman like that. But financially, this man is supporting her. The ex-husband supports her because of the children. You know, we women, whenever divorce takes place like this, it's advisable to carry your children, train your children until they are of age. Then they will now decide on who to live with, because the children are still small when they left, just early teenager. Then the small one is, yes, less than teenagehood. She had to carry her children, you understand? She had to marry her children. So that is the thing. So, okay, ma, okay. So in life, in her life and her house, as far she is happy, her children are not making issues out of it. Okay, so you are saying that there's nothing wrong for her to bring her man to the house the ex-husband built. Me, except you people don't understand the question. No, the house the ex-husband built, and she's bringing in her new man. That's what I'm asking. Oh, is there anything wrong in that, or there is nothing wrong in that, in as much that the man have already given her the house, the man have moved on with his life, she herself have carried on as well with her life and her children. Then along the line, she met a lover who truly loves her, but this her lover is married. That I'm giving you the summary of the story. This her husband is married. She refuses to be a second wife, but she allows the man, instead of them to be going to hotel to see themselves, you know, it will be expensive, because the man is deeply in love with her. The man always come to the house the ex-husband built. So my question is that, is it a good thing for her to be accepting her new man into the ex-husband's property, or they're supposed to go to like a guest house whenever they want to have fun, whenever they want to be together, instead of them to be seeing each other in the house? Because definitely they make love in the house. I personally, I don't like it. I personally, all right. If it is me, of my own opinion, we all have our views and opinion anyway. If it is me, I will rent out that building my husband built, all right, then I will rent it out, then use that money to rent house outside to be a tenant. That is what I would have done. Because to me, I am one kind of person that when certain things happen, it brings my mind to certain things, because I can't imagine you under the same that master's bedroom. You have been sleeping with your ex-husband, you are still sleeping with your new lover there. It will be bringing back memories to me. Oh, who is in the building? A little fine girl. Can I come and see her? Yes, 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 yes. Her name is Estela Boss. You are welcome, Estela Boss. Good evening. Good to see you. Okay. So to me, that is my own. That master's bedroom that you have been sleeping with your ex-husband, and you are now, thank you very much, my love. You are now sleeping under that the same roof, that the same master's bedroom. You understand? With this your new lover. So when two of you now are intimate, won't you be remembering your ex-husband, even though your ex-husband are giving you the property? That's okay. You can have the property. To me, I feel you will be remembering your ex-husband, because there is an adage at where I come from that says old firewood not the old firewood not the quench. You must remember am, because it's the same that roof. You and your ex-husband had baby number 1, baby number 2, baby number 3, baby number 4 before the marriage crash. So when you are now sleeping with this your new bobo now under that the same roof, even though now decide to change the bed, all right, won't you be thinking of your children's father? I really need an answer to this, so please. Because to me, for me, my own opinion, all right, I will suggest that rent out that apartment. Rent out that apartment and take that money from your tenants to rent out another apartment, even if it is 2 bed. Okay, your children are not adult, because the house is a 4-bedroom flat. All right, 4-bedroom flat bungalow. It's a personal house. So I would have collected. Thank you, Showtime Arena. I see my people. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. So as I was saying, I would have used that money to go and rent out a new apartment for me, my children, and my lover. That is for me. But for me to be bringing in my lover into my ex-husband's house, that same master's bedroom that the two of us had our babies before the marriage crashed, I must definitely be remembering him. I must definitely. That memory must always flash. But to some people, I really need answers to this, please. To some people, they will say, it doesn't matter. After all, your ex-husband have moved on with his life. So your ex-husband have given you the property. So there's nothing wrong. In as much as your children are not against your new lover, they love him, and your new lover still love them, they are still seeing him as just like a stepfather, even though they are not married yet. The children are still seeing the man as a stepfather to be, because he's taking good care of their mother. At least that's the bottom line thing, happiness. Some people will say it doesn't matter. Allow the lover to come, because if they decide to be going to hotel, guest house, how long will they be doing that, to be spending money all the time at guest house because they want to go intimate, or because they want to be with each other, because they are always together. They are always together. Even more, it's always to together with this one, even with his own wife. You understand? Even with his own wife. So they are always together. So that is how it is. So that's for me. Everybody with their own whatever in life, their own ways, their own how they want to live their life. But for me, if una ask me, I will say no, no, no. House that your ex-husband built for you when two of you were together, he built it for both of you, but along the line, as destiny will permit, two of you now went your separate ways, and now you have gotten a new lover you are bringing to that house. Is it a good idea? I don't know. So, because according to what Mama had just put here, he said it's her life and her house. As far as she is happy and her children are not making any issues out of it. So, what Mama is saying here is that there's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with it. That's what Mama is trying to say. Her offense no get forgiveness. Or cannot get forgiveness. And they are not together anymore. So everybody don't go their ways. The offense, the ex was beating her. He beat her too much. You understand? They beat her even when she was even pregnant of one of her pregnancies. That was how the ex, if not God, she would have even had miscarriage. So she said she no go fit again, make everybody comot before she go die because of marriage. But this new one now is pampering her, doesn't lay his hands on her. You know, in life, people dey get luck oh. This life wey we dey talk, so some people dey get luck. When there are 1,001 single girls out there that are looking for bobo to hook up with, this one now wey don marry before, don born, not that the husband died though, let it be as if okay, one is marrying somebody out of pity, because people still marry out of pity apart from love. All right, so that they can help to take care of her and her children. No, there are young girls out there with their standing bobby, but this guy said, is this woman he wants? But she no gree marry. She said she no want a second wife. You understand? So instead of her to be second wife, make she dey single with her children, dey train her children. Say she no go fit, because she knows what she have passed through in her previous marriage. So maybe she no wan enter marriage wey she no go get peace of mind, quarrel and all that. You understand? Maybe she no go dey see the man, blah blah blah, so she no fit in that. So that is that for that one. So many people are shameless, as you said. So my people, these are the two topics I have that I want us to really talk about. All right, but I have seen few comments here. It's only a mama that I see that she is saying that there's nothing wrong if she brings in a new man to the house. There's nothing wrong in that. Okay. So no other person have commented for me too. What is wrong with the man's house? The man is married, so he cannot take her to his house. He's married with his family there, so he cannot take her to his house. And since she have her own house, he see no reason of him also renting an apartment for her. You understand? The way all this thing is all about discussion, heart to heart talk. But as I said earlier on, if it is me, my own opinion, I will talk to this my man that this is how it should be. I am not comfortable sleeping with you in this house. So let's do it like this, let's do it like that. Everybody with their own ways of life. Some people not send. And why another thing is that, you know, she is a landlady, and on that particular area they know the ex-husband, and now they know the new boyfriend. So definitely when the guy drives in like this, comes in, they will be seeing him now. They will be, you know, some people live the life of I don't care, let people talk, they don't care. Some people are like that, but there are certain things that I care. As far around that neighborhood, when you people married, when you people were building, you have neighbors, you understand, they know you too as husband and wife. They know that yes, you have children together. They later knew that there was problem in the marriage and the marriage have scattered. Everybody don't go their ways. They are now seeing your new man coming to that house. It looks somehow. It really looks somehow for me. All right. So as far as see am. So let me sing again because I started with a song. Make I sing. Which song I will come sing now? I can't live if living is without you. I can't live. I can't live anymore. I can't live. Yes, I can't live. No, I can't live. I can't live. I can't live anymore. So, what is happening today in the society? Let me use this opportunity to talk to Nigerians about national insurance number. Though I've done videos severally on that. Please, if you know you are a Nigerian and you still have your Nigeria SIM card, be it Globalcom, Airtel, Nine Mobile, or MTN, kindly go and bind your SIM card to your NIN number. NCC, which is Nigeria Communications Commission, in conjunction with federal government, says that Nigerians should bind their NIN number to their SIM card because of what is happening in Nigeria today. The high rate of criminality there is becoming alarming. Okay, so they now said take your 11-digit national insurance number, bind it to your MTN, bind it to your Globalcom, bind it to your Airtel or your Nine Mobile so that you cannot be disconnected or you will not be blocked. You know, most of our numbers like this, we have gotten them for donkey years. I don't even know how old my SIM card is. All right. My SIM card should be over 10 years. So it will not be good when you now lose your SIM card like that. People have known your contact, your business, you do with it and all that. So why will you not just go and do what the government said you should do by binding your SIM card to your NIN number? Very easy. I have done a video on how to go about it, the different codes you will send because they have different codes. Then if you want to retrieve it, you can dial *346# as well if you want to retrieve that your NIN number. You can do that. There are different codes you send your NIN number to, then before you know it will be successful. Your SIM card is bind with your NIN number. They are doing all this because of all these bad guys. And another thing, if you go to any photocopying shop to make any vital identification in Nigeria, like your voters card, your national identification number, your NIN, what is it called, your driver's license and all that, and the operator tells you that the machine is faulty, so because of that the photocopy is poorly photocopied, my lovelies, just tell that operator in a kind manner that you should have that poly copy. All right, go with that poly copy, or better still, tear it, dispose it, because most of these operators, they are working hand in hand now in Nigeria with these bad guys. They will buy the poly photocopy and they will now use it to go and undo their enemies, which will now get you into trouble unknowingly. It might incriminate you. So always take whatever mistake they have done anytime you go to any photocopying shop or any photocopying business center. Take it, tear it. If you don't want to tear it there, then take it along and do whatever you want to do with it. But don't ever allow them to have it the way we used to allow them, because I remember years back when I was in school, when they are making photocopying like this, sometimes it's not clear. Before you know, they will just squeeze the paper and throw it on the floor and all that. Nowadays, it's not like that too. Nowadays, it's not like that. They are paying all these photocopier heavily. People operating photocopying machine, they are paying them heavily, massively, to get people's data and information. And at the end of the day, it will put you into trouble that will incriminate you, whereas you are innocent. You na know as Nigeria be, another day, they don panel beat you first. You don enter back of counter, you don get one eye swell up like this. Say so you want to defraud people, abi you don join yahoo yahoo boys. Now na im dey go defraud people of mobile banking online, and you no dey you no know anything. You no buy, you no sell, simply because of what? You left your poorly photocopied paper with the photocopy operator. So please, gone are those days before. Crime is not as high as this. So now, and they are looking for any means. If somebody can go and kidnap his own person, his own blood person, go kill the pikin because of money, then who are you, an outsider? Now they no go fit do. Okay, welcome, ma. You're welcome. Thank you, ma. Who are you that is an outsider that they cannot do? So that is how it is. People should be very careful. In that country, Nigeria, a lot of things are happening. Oh. Many persons are in prison awaiting trial that they know nothing about. They don talk tire, lawyer don waka waka tired, all issue don catch alignment, but they refuse to believe that you are innocent. Okay, except it takes the grace of God before you can be free. So now the federal government, through national what is it called, National Identity Management Commission, NIM, they are telling us, make sure you take any photocopying paper you went to make photocopy, make sure you take it. Whether the operator is telling you that the photocopy not clear, take am like that, go house, go tear am or burn am throway. Never you leave it with them, because they will sell it to these guys. They will take your information, your data, because now in Nigeria, before you acquire SIM card, you need some means of valid identification before you can acquire SIM card. It's not like before that you can just go to Rumokoro or you go to NRA Junction, give them 200 naira or 500 naira, give me SIM card, they will give you. It will not be like that. Now, you have to tender a legal identification in Nigeria, be it your national identification number, NIN, or your voters card, or your driver's license, or international passport. You have to tender something, one of these vital documents, okay, for them to know that yes, you are a Nigerian, before you will not buy that SIM card. That is what is on ground now. That is the latest updates. It not be like before when we acquired our SIM card like that, just like that, without means of identification. So after you are acquiring the SIM card with all these documents, I said one of these documents now, then you will now do your registration. You will now register your NIN, your national identification number, your NIN. I have my own, I did my own. All right. You will now register that 11-digit number to your SIM card, to all your number of SIM cards. If you have 5 SIM cards, you have to register all of them. They will link it, and automatically it has linked with your BVN to it. As far you registered that your bank account with a particular number, so everything is linked together now. That is what federal government is trying to do, so that they can use it now to catch all these bad guys that are even wiring money, that are doing online mobile fraud, that are scamming people online. So with all that things now that I mentioned, now when you link your your SIM card to your national identification number, because that's what made you a Nigerian. All right, this national identification number is what made you a Nigerian, because you can have another passport, all right, you can be a dual citizen, but with this your name, the federal government is saying that with this your name, that is to say that you are really a citizen of that country for you to acquire your NIN number. It is very, very important. Even for those people that are in diaspora, I have done a video on that. If you know you still want to be going back to that your obodo Naija, and you have not done your national identification number, time will come, they will not allow you people to. In short, it is even one of the requirements now if you want to apply for your passports. If you want to apply for Nigeria passport, it is one of the requirements. Initially, it wasn't like that. All right, it has been added. Now you need to bring your 11-digit national identification number before you will be granted a Nigeria passport, because that national identification card, it looks like a driver's license card. It's a valid means of identification. You can take it anywhere. All right, you can use it to open bank accounts. You can use it to apply for visa. They have added all these things now, so it's not like before. So people should be guarded, and it's for our own betterment as well, our own good. That is why they are introducing it, even though it is tedious, it is stressful. They are giving us deadline and all. I have done my own. All right, I have done my own. So I know I have done videos severally. As I'm getting the update on the desk, I am still updating people on how to go about it, because a time will come, you will just wake up one morning, and if you still have your SIM card, whether in diaspora or in Nigeria, you will not be able to access that SIM card anymore. And I believe you will not want that. All right. So maybe if peradventure that your SIM card is where your bank alert comes in, whenever you do any transaction or anybody does transaction into that bank account, you will not receive an alert because that SIM card is blocked. Is that what you want? So is it not better you link this thing now that government is saying link your NIN? They've been hammering on it. They've even extended the dates. Link your NIN to your phone number, because automatically your NIN is already linked to your bank account. All right, together with your BVN. It's for your own good, because of all these bad guys that are hacking into people's accounts, that are using people's data to defraud people. So by the time they do all that, you have already gotten your data. So when they check and they know that you are innocent of whatever accusation, this criminality, then you will be free from that. My lovely people, make una do una own o. It's not hard at all to do. In little or no time, you will just get the successful message that your NIN number has been bound with your SIM card. Whether you are roaming your SIM card, whether you are in Nigeria, go and bind your national identification number, your NIN, to your SIM card. For those that have done their registration, because Nigerians, they are stubborn as goats. It's only a few that are as meek as sheep. Because I remember that period then in Nigeria, they were telling us, go and do your national identification number, go and register. Now people, they just think, abeg, I go dey laugh. Do you think that government will just bring in anything and they will not be serious about it? Government will not bring in anything and they will not be serious about it. Now, I think people are running helter-skelter now to go, and because when I did my own, I did not pay a dime, but now people are paying money now to do it. That is what we are talking about. Penny wise, pound foolish. But I remember I stood under the hot sun for hours before it got to my turn. The queue, not be here that period. But this time around now, people are paying, they are running, because government is really, really serious about this when it comes to, now they have introduced it into visa. Before, they know they put a national identification number for visa, but now they don't put them now. So it's a must now. You don't have to skip that place, because by the time you apply for your visa, they put in your details, they put in the national identification number. Immediately they enter your data, everything about you will display. So even if you go and put a fake national identification number, for instance, you are applying for visa, I pity you, the visa will not be granted to you, because by the time they enter the information on the computer, it will show you that that national identification number that you put is not your own. Because when my gate man did his own NIN in North, he used a different name entirely. So when he came to where he's working for us, all right, so I asked him to go and open a bank account. So he opened a bank account in Nigeria. He opened a bank account, and at the end of the day, this guy initially, when he opened the bank account, he could withdraw, but he went to the bank one day and they told him that, I'm sorry, you cannot withdraw. He said, but I've been withdrawing. They say, yes, you cannot withdraw because we need your national identification number. You don't enter bank. Yes. He said, okay, he brought the national identification number, the one he did in the North. It did not tally with the name, the information he gave them to open bank account with. You see? So by the time he gave them the national identification number, you know what this Hausa people, they used to change name. Let me just say his name is Amiru Musa. By the time they put in that his NIN number into the bank system, it did not go. Whereas he had gone to open the bank account with another name entirely. Do you know what this guy? It stressed him, and it's good for him, because he was even unable to take his salary that has been paid into his account. By the time he went there, they refused to pay him, even though he's going to the bank. They've been seeing him all this time. He's coming to the bank, but things have changed. Federal government, Oga number one Buhari, in conjunction of the NIM management, they said block all the accounts until you bring in your name. So what this guy did now was that he had to go and do change of name. They asked him to go to newspaper, any popular newspaper in Nigeria, which he did. He paid money for a little page to do change of name. You understand? So this is what we are talking about. When you tell them something, I remember I was telling him that time, go do this thing. Oh, he said, Madam, I get them. Madam, I get them. Madam, I get them. I said, okay. Because a time will come, this whatever will come to effect, and at the end of the day, you might not access your bank account. I'm talking about somebody that is working for me. You understand? For months, he could not access his bank account. He had to look for money to go and do change of name on newspaper. They put everything on the newspaper. They made I think that Punch newspaper, they want newspaper in Port Harcourt, Tide, I don't know. They brought it. He took it to the bank. Then he had to go and do another national identification number to cancel that other old one, because that old one now did not tally with the information he used in opening his bank account. You understand? So that is how he now got his bank account back after giving them that newspaper. So why will people want to go through all this stress when I don't know where I kept it because of relocation? Okay. Hey, you would have, oh yeah, if you had known, you would have put it in file. All those are important documents. It's very, very, very important now. All right, it's very important now. So that is how it is. I don't know whether if somebody can reapply for maybe a missing NIN. I don't know whether they do that, but they have introduced it in so many, even bank. If you want to open a bank account right now in Nigeria, you need your NIN number. Initially, it wasn't like that. If you want to apply for passport, you need your NIN number. If you want to apply for visa, you need your NIN number. All right. So that is how it is. I think Nigeria, we call it national identification number. Then Europe, they are seeing their own like national insurance or something. That national insurance number is very important to have it. Okay, so that is the information too. Let me just wrap up with, make una go do una own o. Very important, because oga is just landing. Oga is just landing when we have finished our topic, our hot topic, that you would have given me your own, you would have given me your own opinion about what we talked about. Eh? To at least I would have heard from you on how to go about what I discussed. You are welcome anyway. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. So, my lovely people, like the second story I said, what do you think now? Is it advisable for the lady to still continue bringing in her lover to her ex-husband's house, since the husband have given her the house as a gift and have gone his ways? Is it good? And she have children. The children will be seeing their mother's new boyfriend. So is it good? Or she should just discuss with the guy? Okay, nothing is wrong with it. Okay, two persons have concord now. Okay, that there's nothing wrong with it. All right. All right, if you say so, because I was thinking everything is wrong with it, because in that area, when they were building, neighbors were seeing them. You understand? Neighbors were seeing them when they were building, and when they started having babies as well, neighbors were still seeing them. So when the marriage eventually crashed, neighbors knew about it. So now, for neighbors now to be seeing her new boyfriend coming to the house that the husband built, doesn't it look somehow? If an ex and he gave to her, then it's hers. Yes, I know it's hers. What I'm saying is that she now have gotten a new lover, and she brings that her lover to the house, that the husband gave, the ex gave to her, and she have grown up children that are teenagers. So that's what I'm asking, whether is it good for her to be bringing a man that truly loves her to be sleeping in the house, because the man that she is dating is married. The man she is dating is married with children, and the man is asking her hand in marriage as a second wife, but she said no, she doesn't want to marry as a second wife. You understand? But instead of them to be going to hotel or guest house, she always allow the man to come to the house. The man passes night in the house. Whenever the man is free in the house, as if he's the owner of the property, whereas it's the ex-husband that built the property and gave it to her when they separated. That is what I am asking. But a few persons are saying that there's nothing wrong in it. If it was a man, what would have been your stand? Okay, ma. If it was a man that owned the house, and the man and the wife are not together, the man can bring in the new lover. Yes, because it's the man that owned the house. It's the man that built the house, even though two of them are man and wife. She is not working. You understand? To have money to build a building like that. You understand? A magnificent building like that. She's not working. So we all know that it is the man that built the house. So for me, if it is a man that built the house, the question you ask me, and the woman have gone her own separate ways, the man can bring in a new woman to the house, can even marry a new woman to that house. You understand? Because he built the house. But I am talking in the aspect of the husband. What, mommy, maybe you are not understanding where I am going. Where I am going at is when she is sleeping with this her new lover now, under that roof, that is under that master's bedroom roof. That is where she had been sleeping with her ex-husband, where they have their 4 babies. They have 4 children. They are 4 teenage children today. That is where I'm driving out to. So anytime this her new man comes now, it's the same that room he goes to. It's the same that room, 2 of them jogodo. So so what I'm saying here is that at least she will be remembering the ex. She will be remembering the ex, but she was supporting in every area. Yes, she still needs to get her rocks up, so it's okay. So that is 3 of you now that are saying that it's okay, that she should allow her new lover to be coming to the house the ex-husband built, and neighbors are seeing them. And wow, neighbors are seeing them. Oh, neighbors are seeing them when they were building, when they were married that time, when they were still building. 2 of them were like coming to see how builders are going. Neighbors are there. So even when the marriage eventually crashed, you understand, and she started dating this man, and for years they are together, even though that she said she doesn't want to marry the man as a second wife. Don't you think that neighbors too will be saying that what kind of woman is this bringing a lover to the house the ex-husband built, even though the ex-husband had given the house to her as a gift? She have the right to date and bring the boyfriend. Nothing is wrong. Okay. All right. Mama say who cares? Me, to me, it be somehow. Me shame they catch me well. Oh. I go instead. I'm ready to go outside and to bring the person come house. So we say my neighbors, they know my ex. They know my children, papa, and my children still there. They don't grow. They see say this is my mother's man. They don't grow. Shame they catch me well as you see me so. Anyways, some get they don't see anything wrong as you said, Sha. So that is for that one. Then for my first story now, what do you advise the man to do? Because he said he's waiting for the woman, though, that whenever he comes, he must make sure if he's to pay people money to trace her new home. You know, they went to marry in the village, that he must trace her new home. Then the woman will pay her, even if it is 80% of what he had spent on her. Can you imagine? Because the woman deceived her. His annoyance is that the woman deceived her by the woman deceived him, sorry, by telling him that the man she is married to today is her elder brother, whereas it's not her elder brother. Whenever the man come visiting, they take good care of the man. Sometimes they go out because he sees the man as an in-law to be. Sometimes they go out whenever the man come visiting. Sometimes he passes the night in the house. You understand? He comes from another city. He passes the night in the house. All this while he's thinking that this is the wife to be brother, not knowing that it's the wife to be lover. They are having an affair he never knew. So he said that it's a slap on his face, that he cannot take that the woman must give him 80% of what he had spent on the woman. Why will the woman lie to him by telling him that a man that she is sleeping with is her elder brother, and at the end of the day, 2 of them went to marry. 2 of them went to marry. All this while he never knew, no rumor came to him that shine your eye, oh, shine your eye, oh, this woman that you are dating, her eye is not done, even though 2 of you are cohabitating, living under the same roof as man as wife. The woman is cheating on you. He never heard anything from anybody. So that is why he's really, really angry. And things like this, if that guy is truly in love with this woman, if his own love is 100%, he can even kill this woman. That is why you see that today you will hear death. A man have a dagger a woman, or a man shot a woman, or a woman give man poison to drink. It is because of things like this. If this man is really emotionally crushed and he cannot hold himself, like the way that pastor, I've forgotten that his name that time, said that Ghanaian pastor that killed his wife, that the video went viral, that could not hold himself. You understand? Even one that even killed his wife last week. In short, it's becoming too numerous these days. The other tells us a medical doctor too. Educated man killed his wife and killed himself. So it's not everybody that can take all these relationship matters lightly when you broke their hearts. Love dey pain o, love hurts, but how can you control it is what we are talking about. Love hurts. That is why you can see some women that are forcefully married, they will still be cheating in that marriage. They will go and jogodo with their old firewood that cannot quench. They will go and jogodo with the old firewood that cannot quench, because what? Where their heart is, their parents refuse her to go to that place. They will run away. I remember when I was a teenager, there's this guy that is on our streets. Then he's dating one very pretty lady. I used to admire her then. I am a teenager, I'm in secondary school. That lady is my senior, while I am the junior in secondary school. The family of this lady, they never liked this guy for one day. Very pretty lady. People are even asking her hand in marriage at that age, senior secondary school. But she no gree. She will be sneaking out to see this guy. That even when she finished secondary school, she entered university, somebody from abroad now came to marry her. You understand? That is what we are talking about. She is in love with that other one that doesn't have anything. That doesn't have anything and she wants. But somebody that have money came from abroad to marry her and do visa and all that for him to take take her abroad. But because of his job, the man left before her. I'm telling you for true life story. These are people I know. The guy is my neighbor. Then the lady is my distance neighbor. Okay. She ran away after they have paid her bride price. She ran away. Even on her wedding day, said the traditional marriage, she kept both face. She's not happy. She wore a stone face. If you see the pictures, now so the marriage carry one in town that time for Saple. She refused to love this new man. She ran away after they have done she went to an embassy to do. She have plans and she will elope with this guy that she have already cherished in life. I don't even know how that relationship went along the line, because everybody come pack come up for that area. Okay, that is why you don't fall in love. You have come, you don't fall in love. So I will tell my neighbor to mind his business, or else his wife will be the next. How many of your neighbors will you tell in a long street? How many will you tell to mind his business? I beg, there are certain things I have shame. But if you people say so, I will not argue with you people. But to me, I get shame. I cannot do it. If I'm in that lady's position, I cannot do it. I will talk to this my man, heart to heart. I get shame, oh. I dey shame well, as you see me so. I can talk raw, I can talk wild if I want to talk wild. That is if it comes in me. But I dey shame. So that is how it is. I will tell this my man, if it is me, abeg, yes, let's do it this way. Let's rent this apartment, and even though we are still living in the same city, but let's rent this apartment. If you really love me, go and rent another apartment for us with my children, because definitely she cannot leave her children all by themselves. They are still teenagers. Then move to that place. At that time, your mind go calm down. Then you go start life, they groove up and down. You understand? Not be say una go dey drive, dey come, people go dey look una, dey say, see am, she no get shame. She dey carry her lover, dey come house where her husband build. E get as e be o. Maybe in the diaspora, that is how I will say, okay, in the diaspora, let it be the way you are saying. But in Africa, to me, e get as e be. The same house that you have been sleeping with your ex-husband with, you have all your children with, you are bringing in your lover. Not that the man is dead. The man is not dead. Okay, who cares? All right. Some women would rather have peace of a man versus to be single, piece of a man. And yes, now though she's single, but this man is in love with her, but she doesn't want to be his second wife. That is just the thing. So another question I want to ask, because today is is uh, is raw talk, true talk we are talking today. So another question I will ask is that if you are not financially okay, all right, and your ex is financially okay, we should be candid to please. We should be sincere to ourselves in this. If you are not financially okay and your ex is financially okay as a woman, all right, your ex that you were dating before and the two of you now split, you are now married, him too is married. Is it good for you to ask him for money? Please, I need to know. You understand the question? Your ex is now happily married. You too, you are married. Okay? Let me still say you are happily married, but financially, you are not okay. You and your husband is not okay. So you look up, you look down, and you know you have the contact of this your ex. Two of you still communicate once in a while, greet each other, chat. How is the family? How are you doing? Is it good for you to just like, even without telling your husband that you will take this courage to call your ex, or even though you cannot speak without your ex, you are ashamed, you send him a text that, please, can I need assistance from you? Is it good? Okay, somebody said no, another person said it's very wrong. Okay, why is it wrong, please? Why is your answer no? Okay, another person said no. You don't have money at all, and you don't want to live a promiscuous life to look for money to take care of your family. You are married to your husband, two of you are still staying together, but you have an ex that is loaded, that is like a governor, that is like a politician, and privilege now made you, along the way you now still got each other contacts, phone contacts now, not even through Facebook or whatever, phone contacts. And two of you have always been chatting once in a while, maybe Christmas time like this now, una wish each other happy Christmas, or birthday time like this, una wish each other a birthday, because the two of you dated for long, you understand, before you went your separate ways, and now you are married. You the woman, you are the first person to get married. All right. It's just because of time, I don't really want to say the whole story. You the woman, you're the first person to get married. This man had to relocate to another country and all that to get greener pasture. Then along the line, God bless him in that country. He's doing well. He comes to your country once in a while to do one or two business, and his property is doing. So, but before then, he was looking for your contacts. When two of you were dating, then there was nothing like telephone. It's not like now. You understand? So it was through this phone booth Nitel then. So along the line, two of you now lost contacts on how to communicate. Then you, as the woman, later got married. Then him himself is trying his best at that obodo yibo he is, asking family and friends that knows that two of you are dating, that are very, very close, that how can they reach you? So they said they cannot see you anymore. They don't know anything about you. Life now have carried you from one place to another. You are now married, but your marriage now can't get as e be. Strong way financially. So along the line, thank God for Facebook. The two of you met on Facebook, now got each other phone contacts. So you've been communicating all these years, but you have never ever demanded for money from him. But things are not working well. Don't you think that at least you can talk to this person that, after all, it's in obodo oyibo, you yourself, you are in another place, so let's not be as if two of you are seeing each other. Let's not be as if you will say, okay, come and collect money, then before you know, temptation will now take place. No, we are talking about phone now. And you know very well that if you tell this person about money, anytime you communicate, you ask, how is your husband? How are your kids? You say, fine, fine, fine. You are dying in silence. So now, what I'm asking now is that if you communicate with this person now to demand for money, that please, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I cannot anymore. You don't forget that it's your ex-boyfriend. Oh, you two of you were truly in love with each other before, in total, like that. You know, in and out of each other. So I really need to know. You say in my tradition, it's very wrong for married woman. It's forbidden. Wow. I have had female friends that I have slept with who were now married, borrow money from me. I'm not talking about borrowing here. I'm not talking about somebody lending money. I'm talking of assistance. I'm talking of assistance. Okay, you are a man, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, you are a man. This comment I just read now is a man. So if it is you now, those your ex, now I'm not talking about you borrowing them money. I'm talking about you, them telling you that things are not well with them, that you should assist them with money. You understand? Maybe for business, just to assist, even though they don't tell you what the need is for. That's what I'm asking. We were more friends. You don't come, I beg. Both of you don't have anything in common anymore. Taboo. She can pay me back with interest. Okay. It's forbidden. Now, wow. How I wish this my LS is really full for me to really get more. He may lose respect for the husband. He is not handling his business. You are sneaking, asking me to help. Okay. But okay, but you can give her money, you can ask for her bank account even without her asking you. Maybe if it's her birthday, you can now say, okay, send me your bank account, let me pay money into your bank account to mark your birthday or something. Or maybe Christmas festivity period like this. You as the man, you just ask that your ex girlfriend to send you her bank details so that you transfer some money to her without her asking. Is that one also good? Is that one also good? It's forbidden. I don't really know whether it's forbidden or at where I come from, sha. I don't know whether it's forbidden if a married woman is demanding money from ex. I wish I have full house in this LS. Let me hear what people will say. I would have really loved it. I have female friends. Okay, I've read that one. I've read that one. For me, sha, I not see anything wrong. Oh. I not see anything for me. Oh, I not see anything wrong, sha, because you the two of you are like you have known each other for donkey years. For donkey years, even though it's married. Do you know that there are some men that are married? That is why I always say that marriage, you and your husband should be like your brother and sister. Do you know that there are some men that discuss their ex relationship with their wife? They will even put their wife on the phone to talk with their ex. Do you know? They will put their wife on the phone to talk with their ex. Maybe if they are talking, if they are communicating, maybe the husband might now say, honey, talk to Elizabeth, oh, my ex, that my ex I told you about. Then the wife will now take the phone and they just greet each other because he knows this man. He knows a man, sorry. It's wrong, no matter the condition, something is wrong. You can ask your mom. Okay, if you say so. But okay, what if you needed that money for to help out your dying child or your dying husband? You don't want to borrow, you don't want to use your body for money. You look up, you look down, nobody to give you. Even though you have people that will give you, you told them they say they don't have. Will you not tell this your politician friend? Yes, that is something else. Okay. Okay, because of the condition, right? Mama, because of the condition, we are talking about somebody life here now, right? Okay, somebody said, yeah, I can't let anybody send me bank account info. Okay. Okay, you will not accept for your ex sending you bank account info. All right, sure. Come pick up the money in my place tonight, 10 p.m. God. You then, will you even do something for free for somebody? You, this man. Hmm? Okay, what if the person now, what if this your ex now, the child is dying? I'm asking you, what if you turned her now, your ex now, her child is dying, and she told you her child is dying, even did a video call for you to see that the child is on the hospital bed? What will you do? Will you still assist her? Will you still assist her on that one? Or maybe they want to chuck them from their house rent issue. She and her children outside. She now cried to you as an old friend. You were nothing when two of you were dating. Oh, now hear the story I said. You were nothing when two of you were dating, but she was dating you like that. You two of you were managing. Then before you now travel to get greener pasture, and as God will want it and as destiny permits, you now arrive financially, you are now okay. All right. But for her, she's not financially okay. So will you not think of the good old days where she suffered for you, where she used to bring you food from her parents' house, where she used to sneak and be dashing you small money to as a guy instead of you to go and steal? Then because of that, now you will now assist her anytime money, as far as she summon the courage to tell you. Don't you think so? The husband doesn't have to know. Okay, the woman have family members and it can affect marriage or kill. Jesus, are you serious? It can affect marriage when for you collecting money from your ex, without any sexual intercourse. You are saying that it can affect, it can kill the man. Okay, your partner have to know about it. Okay, that means you have to tell your partner that you want to ask for money from your ex. All right. Then sure, it depends on how much she needs. Somebody is saying that the husband doesn't have to know. Another person is saying that the husband have to know. So I will say to my own child, if this question is true at me, I will say it's two ways. All right. I will answer this answer in two ways. Number one, if I know the kind of man I have as a spouse, that he will not take that, it's a let down to his ego and it's a slap on his face, I will not tell him. I will not tell him, but I will summon the courage to tell my ex, if he gives me money, fine and good, then I will spend it on what I really requested the money for. But if I and my spouse are like bloodline siblings, all right, we understand each other, we play together like brother and sister, I will discuss with him that, honey, I know you might not like this, but this is what I have in mind. Things are not working out well for us. So don't you think, I have told you before about my ex, all right? We have discussed about my ex severally, maybe once in a while. We talk about old firewood and all that whenever we are playing, chatting. This is my plan. I want to tell my ex about financial assistance. Then if my honey says go ahead, then I will go ahead. But if he says no, financial assistance on what ground? Because of our poverty rate, because of my health issues, because of this, I will say yes because of that. If he says no, instead, let me die in the sickness, then I will withdraw. That is my own candid answer to it. If both people can keep their mouths shut, it's no issue. Yes, she's right in our tradition. It is really forbidden. I'm just hearing this for the first time, surely. Telling your husband is wrong and it's not acceptable. Really? Okay. You know, in marriage, everybody with how them and their spouse how some people them and their spouse, eh, when you see them, you will like marriage, but some is the opposite. Oh, the man is the lion, the woman is the tigress. They only come together when they want to have intercourse. Finish. After that, to your tent, O Israel. But there are some families that they laugh, they play, they talk about, because I have seen a lot of my friends. I will be there with them, my female friends, with their husbands. They will be they gist, they talk about, that is, they play. Say, see your girlfriend don pass, oh, like, it depends on how you and your own relationship is, your own marriage. Openness, that is what I treated in one of my talk shows, that marriage should be openness. You should not be afraid to tell your spouse certain things. All right? You should not be afraid. The two of you are one. So what are you hiding? With service fee, how will she pay me back? We are talking about dash here, just to give. What about people that give their ex money to start business? They give their ex money to start business. They just take this. It's not settlement. Oh, not just take this and establish yourself. Host, don't do it. You can ask your family members, older ones, no matter the relationship with your partner. You should not tell. Okay, oh, that means you are being secretive. Oh. I cannot be secretive in my marriage. Oh, never. I can never. Me and my husband, we are like brothers. We are so open to each other. Openness is the key. What is killing marriages today is because most marriages are not open. Most marriages are not open. I understand that it's not everything you discuss with your partner. Maybe as a woman you want to give your parents money. You understand, you are working, it's your own money. You want to give your parents money. You might not tell your partner, it's your money now. Because there are some partners as well, some husbands that don't even care about their wife's finance, their wife's income. So whatever you want to do with your money is your cup of tea. So if you talk about that, you want to give your parents money, or you want to support somebody in one thing or the other, you don't need to tell your partner. That one is okay. But if you want to do something maybe huge, you want to go into investments, or you want to do something that will really involve huge amount of money, I think you will discuss with your partner. All right? Or maybe as a pretty woman, as you are, this essay, I know you will be a pretty lady. You go out and a guy approaches you. You are a married woman. A man now approaches you. So you cannot come to your house and playfully tell your husband that, honey, what I saw today. Me, I go do am well well. Oh. When I was pregnant of my first son, in the bus, a man have approached me in the bus with my big belle like this. So I go born today, born tomorrow. I was like, Oga, is something, are you not seeing what I am carrying? Let's not even talk of the finger, the ring now. The talk say now they say na common flag, people dey common flag. The one that are not married say they put my marriage ring, say they don't marry. But pregnancy, you understand, whether the person is married or not, there is a child in that person which you can see. You are still asking a woman out. I told my husband, we talked about it. We chat about it. So that's how it is. The life is exchange for, oh God, this man, leave me here. Right. Tell your husband, I have to give a little to get a little. But if you have the type of husband that can't handle it, keep your mouth shut. No, If with what you are saying now, this comment I just read now, with what you are saying now, it's not important. It depends, my dear. It depends. I'm not saying that it is important, but it depends on what you the at bedtime. Don't you chat at bedtime? Don't you chat at bedtime with your partner? It depends. Okay. So that I don't know anyways. Everybody with I always say that with how they run their relationship. All right. So not that I'm saying that it's important that every little thing you must talk or every little thing you must talk, but if you are open to your spouse and two of you are close, you chat at bedtime, you talk. Ah, honey, oh, now what they bring word now? Do you know what I saw today when I went to work? Or do you know what happened today on my way? You understand? You chat. All those things, it boosts the marriage or relationship. It is sweet. Okay, so that is to me, Sha, not that it's important. I'm not saying that it's any little thing you must talk, any little thing you must talk. But for that, my pregnant one, I told my husband, I have to talk because the thing shocked me. You understand? It shocked me like, what? You are seeing my big tummy and you are asking, which kind of man you be? He said, it doesn't matter. I don't, hey, God. Hey, it doesn't. So that type, nice some women go give heavy slap by side for face. You are very stupid. Then everybody for the boss will come look you. Can you imagine asking a pregnant woman with this big tummy out? Say it doesn't matter. You be ritualist. You call it pillow talk. Okay. All right. Mama says some men. Mama, I'm telling you true life story that happened to me. Oh. This one na my own. Na me happen to. I go born today, born tomorrow in a bus. I was like, are you seeing my tummy? He said it doesn't matter that it was after that when I discussed with my husband. My husband had told me that there are some men that love sleeping with pregnant women, the way some men love sleeping with married women. If not, how would I have known? You understand that there are some men that enjoy sleeping with pregnant women. I say, what? You see all these mad people on the road, all these pregnant mad women on the road. Do you know that that kind of man can go and sleep with her? So that is the way we have men that love sleeping with children, the pedophiles. Way we have men that love dating married women. There are men that love dating married women. If you like, bring 50 virgins, bring 50 pretty, most beautiful girls in the world. E no attract them. Na the one wey be say don born, wey the bobby don drop, na im dem go dey die for. Some men are like that. I have seen a lot of men that are dating married women in Africa. I don see where when I see them like this, I go just dey look. I go say, what? And their relationship is so strong like this, like Aradite. These men dating married women or single mothers. All right, their relationship are so strong like Arada that they cannot let go. But there are a lot of single girls, even though they have single girls, they will just have them as fling. But the single mothers, as a mother, you don't born, pikin don't come up for your body. That is the one they enjoy. All right, that is the one they enjoy. If it's my husband, he would love to see the man again. How will you see na, mama? It's in a bus. I don't know. We are just passengers na in a bus, but we sat close to each other. You understand? We sat close to each other in the bus. This thing happened to me. And it's even lucky that because I'm this kind of person that is so ashamed of. I ashamed where. Because I was even shouting, like I was talking in the bus, making up something. I said, I want to create a scene. I was like, what is wrong with you? You know that if this thing na something like grand, maybe I for give her a slap because if I dey get body they bite me well. Maybe I for even slap her and save. Then people for come. You know how Nigeria, now this thing happened in Nigeria. Maybe people would have come around. I would have said, I would have shouted on my voice and come and see, oh, this man have been disturbing me ever since we entered this bus. to our last bus stop, journey of how many hours? And the class, I don't marry. See my girl phone number. I don't marry. I carry belle. It's not this type they like. Boys for beat am that day. I trust Nigeria guys now. I trust Nigeria guys. If now that social media is everywhere now, you understand? Maybe I would have even used brain to even video him and say, Oga, don't make me shout in this bus. Oh. If you don't stop this nonsense, I will video you and post you. If not now, this thing while they talking don't take now. My son is about 14 years now, so I am not a social media person before. Yes, because he will ask you to describe the bus and the area you saw the man. Okay, mama, that one go hard though. It go hard. Now bus at flyover. Bus at flyover, and then you will now describe the face of the person, the passenger, not that is a bus driver or a conductor there. Two of us were just passengers in that bus. But I think if it's something like now that social media is rampant, you understand? It's just for you to just take your phone and video the person. Video the person, that you post it, and that come and see this kind of man. Oh, people should be careful, because this kind of man, and they are the type of people that will be sleeping with all these pregnant mad women on the road. I once ran into the man of the woman. Okay, really? It is a rush, a tree that she is being naughty. It will become fun in there. Not be small thing, no, mama. I think it was even my husband that told me that some men love sleeping with pregnant women. They just enjoy it. They love sleeping with pregnant women. I say, wow, I don't know. Even with me, I don't born before. Even when we were going for all this our antenatal then in hospital, you understand? Because when I see pregnant women then, when I wasn't married, I used to feel for them. I will just conclude, in fact, the tummy is big. I will just conclude that they have stopped sleeping with their husband, or they have stopped sleeping with the baby father. That is me. I will just conclude. That is why it's good for certain things to happen, for you to know. We learn. You understand? So even though I was taught sex education, it's only the menstruation, the upper part of it they taught us. They did not really teach us the in total. So when I was pregnant of my first child, when we were going for antenatal, it was then the nurse, they would be telling us, sleep with your husband, oh. Sleep with your, I would be like, sleep with your husband with big belly. No, that's not that is that. He said yes. I said, I don't because I did ask question where I was say, what if the tummy is very big now? They will say, put pillow, sleep. I said, really? So I now told one of my girlfriend that time in school. She never even married, she never born. She said before uncle, you don't know. I said, look at what they taught us today in antenatal. Say they say make even if your tummy don't big, even na mama triplet self this long, or maybe you still sleep with your husband. I say, initially, my people, I used to think that it will shift the position of the child, and they tell you the truth. When I never marry, when I never born, when I see them, as far as the belly don't big, I will just say, hey, this one have stopped sleeping with her husband, or this woman have stopped sleeping with the baby father, because the tummy is really big. Because if you try to sleep with that woman now, I will just conclude that the baby will shift. So when we went to an antenatal, then when I was going to antenatal, they will be telling us, sleep with now, because I know you know how these nurses are, and they have bad man. They will be telling us that by this time sex will be so tiring, but that should not be an excuse at all. For your baby and for your health, make sure you sleep with your husband. Use pillow. And now ask a question that people laugh. I say, I have a question to ask. What if the tummy is very, very big? Are you still allowed to sleep with your husband? They say yes. They said yes. I say, pregnant sex is so sweet. Okay. That is the time you needed it. You see now, I never knew then, no mommy. God, there is a ignorance in life. When I see all those married women with big tummy like this, I will just be pitying them. I will just come and say, this was not a no, nothing like sex again. I just for them to just born her pikin, then she get her body back, then start again. I never knew until I entered the journey. You understand? So, and we were taught at antenatal too that time. I don't know. They say no, say it's good, but they fear. But talk say, the thing go shift the pikin head though. The children are so fragile. This that they'll say no, it is not. It will make the baby come out faster. Really, that's what they said. No wonder some. Maybe that is why some persons are some expectant mothers are having a hard delivery. Some expectant mothers are having hard delivery when it comes to labor, child delivery. Maybe that my friend sef, that my girlfriend that time, she will even say that even if say you dey born na tomorrow sef you dey born, do today. If you get the strength, it's good. E go make the pikin come out well as mama say. I go say abeg go sit down, you take know you don born. You see, because I told you what we were taught in antenatal. That is why he said no, no be say that's the truth. I said okay oh, if you say so. Maybe that is why that man came to me. God will punish him. And I'm sure that is how he will be going after pregnant women. That is how it reduces labor. Okay. All right. So you have dated pregnant woman too, Oga. You have dated pregnant woman or the one that was pregnant for you. And you will not kill me, oh. You and your funny comment. You will not kill us with your funny comment. Eh, mama said that it will be fun in the house. It was really fun, oh. So that was why my husband now told me that some men are like that some men fancy pregnant women. I said, so that is how it is. How it is. Men must be careful going down and eating pregnant women, never blow inside. Okay, continue then. Continue. Okay. So that is how it is, oh my lovely people. It was really fun. Things dey happen oh. The way some people will say, I will like my husband to be a tall man. I would like my wife to be slim. I would like my wife to be fat. I would like my husband to be handsome. I don't mind an ugly man. I don't mind a beauty man like that. That is how it is in all these things. So it's true. That is how it is all this. I'm a tall person, oh. I'm a very tall person. But when I was dating then, I thought pass you come near me and when I go curse you, tell you your life history, because I go just dey imagine how you want to waka for road. How we going to walk? When I come stand up now, then how where you go come dey reach me? Because me shame dey catch me oh. I am a tall person, then the person I am going out with will now be short person. You go there for front, I will be at the back. Two of us cannot walk. All these things is all about choice in life, all right? So that is how it is. Or you some people like us wey not kuku fine now. People like us that are not beautiful. Then your man now too will now be like a monkey. Will not be fine at least. Will not be looking good. But some people don't mind. You understand? So it's all about, some people will say, it's six pack. If it is not six pack, I cannot date a man without six pack. Some will say it's big boobs. Some will say it's big bakasi. So everybody with their choice in life. All right. So that's how it is. Pregnant for me and other pregnant women, I will not believe that. Which kind of other pregnant, except maybe the other pregnant women are frustrated financially. That is why they are coming to you to help them so they can take care of their self and their pregnant baby. If not, how can a normal pregnant person just be meeting a man because of this money? I know people do it, they sleep with pregnancy of another person. Hey, they do am, but maybe now because of the financial aspect, that is why they are doing it. That is how I conclude. It's because of the money, so that they can take care of their unborn child. So they will carry that pregnancy to sleep with another person. So I'm a tall person. I don't know how tall. I've not the house the ex-husband built. Most people said it is bad at all to do that. It's a happiness, and the children are not complaining. Okay, that is to say, had it been the children are complaining, maybe they would have looked for another way out. Then, for my other topic that I said, the lady told the guy she's going out with that that guy that always comes visiting is her elder brother, whereas they are having an affair and they went to the village to get married unknowingly to the man. When she lied to the man that she and her elder brother are going to see her mother to help her mother out in the village with farm work. But reaching there, this acclaimed brother that she have always been saying, this is my elder brother, happened to be her secret lover, and they went to do their traditional marriage, and the picture surfaced online. So the man along the line saw the pictures and he's saying that no matter what it takes, he will trace wherever the woman lives to make sure he gets about 80% of what he had spent for these donkey years on the woman. So for that one, people didn't really give me answer to that question, whether he should let go and continue with his life, or he should forgive the woman, or he should really go and meet them, because what the woman did was really wrong. Anytime the man comes to the house, he will tell the lady, go and cook for your brother, whereas it's not the brother. Sometimes the guy even passes the night, whereas it's not the brother. They are having an affair. You see, human being. So if peradventure tomorrow now this man does something stupid to this woman now, people will be blaming him. People will be blaming him that he's a wicked man, he's a doing, he's a this, he's a that. Look at what a woman did. A woman that had been living with a man cohabitating for long. You deceive the man that the person that is always coming to your house is your brother, whereas it's not your brother, and you went to marry the person at last, saying that you cannot wait anymore. Why will you not tell the man that you cannot wait anymore and make a true confession than allowing him to see your wedding photos on the internet? No, I used to go over this pregnant woman home after work, then leave, no money or anything. We knew each other from school. Okay, oh. This one get as e be. You knew each other from school. Is the tummy big or is still early pregnancy? Is it still early pregnancy? So that's how it is, my lovely people. Thank you for coming to my LS. Those that are here and those that have come and gone. So by the special grace of God, I will see you next week, God willing. I go now. Thanks for coming. Goodbye for now. Thank you. Goodbye.